Welcome to Nabeel Math Academy. This is Dr. Mohammed Nabeel. In this video, we are going to study the derivative of a polynomial exponential function. So, before going to the topic, we have to know the derivative formula. So, what are the formulas we are using in the derivative? So, we will write it the formula here. So, y and this is a y prime. We can say r dy over dx, r it is equals to the f prime, all the same notation. So here y equal f of x, so it can be written in this format. So what are the rule we will have here? So first one, I write it, the constant, the differentiation of a constant, the derivative of a constant is equal 0. Now the x power n, the rule x power n. So this is n into x power n minus 1. The next x differentiation, which is equal 1, and square root of x. So I can write it this one as 1 over 2 root x. And then e power x. So this is all about the exponential is over. Now the e power x exponential. So exponential is e power x is e power x, and whereas the b power x, the rule is b power x into len p. So this is the, so up to this it is a polynomial and this is exponential. So we are going to take the problem here. So all the derivatives are using this formula. We are deriving all the formulas. So all these formulas can be derived from this formula. And here, this one you have to use only if x value equal is given. If x value equal, if x is given, so we will use this rule. We will use this rule. We use this form, this rule. Now there is a property, two very important property of the derivative. So if you have a differentiation, if c is a constant, where c is a constant, so if c is a constant, if you are applying the derivative, so you have to take it the c outside, only you have to apply the derivative for the function. And if you have a two function f and g, so it is a linear property of the derivative. Now let us go to the first problem we have. So this is x power n rule. So I write it the first one, this is equal y prime is equal r dy over dx is equal, the first one is x power n rule, so I have to bring the power and reduce the power. So 4x cube, x power 4 is 4x cube. As per this rule, as per this rule we will have x power n into x power n minus 1. Similarly, the next one is 5 is a constant. As per the property, we have 5 is a constant. So we will fix it the 5 and we will differentiate the x square. What is the differentiation of x square? Which is 2x plus 10. The differentiation of 1, x is 1. Now simplify. This is y prime is equal 4x power 3 minus 10x plus 10. So this is the derivative of the first function. Now similarly, the next one we have here. So it is power is the rational integers. So let us go with this one. Same rule, nothing new. So y prime is equal. So I have to bring the x power n rule. So 3 power 3 over 2 x to the power 3 over 2 minus 1. So this is the differentiation done. Minus this part is what? So this part is 5 times of, what is the derivative for x power root x? 1 over 2 root x. And for this one, I will make it up. So this can be written as, this part can be written as x to the power minus half. If you bring it up, you will get power minus 1. So what are the derivative for this term? So you will have here minus 1 over 2 x to the power minus 1 over 2 minus 1. The next step is only the simplification step. So what is the simplify here? Y prime is equal 3 over 2 x to the power. So what is the derivative for this term? What is the simplify for this term? So it is 2. So it is 1 over 2. The next is minus 5 over 2 root x. The second term minus 1 over 2 will be the same x to the power. So what is the power simplify? So here minus half and minus 1. So you will get minus 3 over 2. So this is the final answer you have. Now the next one we have y prime. Y prime is equal. What is the derivative for the first term? It is e power x. It is e power x plus 3 is a constant like a c. You have to fix it. And what is the derivative for x square? So which is equal to x minus the constant differentiation. Why we are calling constant? Because there is no x term. Therefore, the constant derivative is 0. So now the next final answer will be e power x plus 6x. Then here. So the next problem is y prime is equal. This is e power x. E power x is e power x plus what is b power x? This you have to use this rule. We are going to use b power x rule for this part. So what is the b power x rule? So it is 2 power x ln b is nothing but here 2. So this is 2. Done. And what about the last term? What about the last term here? It is equal plus e power x means e power x, but it is not the x. E power 5. E power 5 is a constant. So if you don't have a variable, you have to assume that is a constant. Therefore, e power 5 is a constant, is a number. Therefore, the derivative is 0. So y prime is equal e power x plus 2x ln 2. So this is the final answer. Now let us go to the next problem here. So here you have a divided by the terms. So x cube plus 15x square minus 7x over x. So I will divide this part. So if I divide it, what happens? If I separate, so you can just separate this part with this and with this part with this and this part with this. So what happened? So y is equal x square. X cube over x, it is x square plus 15 x square over x, which is x, minus 7x with the x cancel, you will get 7. So this is the simplified form of the given question. So just I am simplifying. I will not differentiate, just I will simplify the common factor. After that differentiation, thereafter the differentiation is very simple. So this is 2x and this is 15 into 1 and this becomes 0 constant. So therefore y prime is equal to x plus 15. Now similar case here we will have a root w. So how will you do this one? So this is a root w is nothing but w to the power half. You have to bring it up. So what happened? So y is equal to w power 2. So if you bring it up, it become minus half. Then the next part is minus w power 1. If you bring it up, it become minus half. Then, so plus 4 w to the power, if you bring it half, you will get minus half. So just it is the same case, but it is a root function. So now what is the value here? Simplify. So you will get 2 times of w. If you simplify 4 minus 1, which is 3 over 2. Next, w half plus it is w to the power minus half. Now what happened? W prime is equal to is a constant like a c. What is the derivative for this function? 3 over, this is the x power n rule. So 3 power x minus 1 minus 1. Next, here 1 over 2 to the power minus 1 plus 4 times of minus 1 over 2 to the power 1 over 2 minus 1. So now the simplified form. So this is 2 with the 2 cancel. Here 2 times cancel. So what are the remaining here? You have. So y prime is equal 3 times of w. If you multiply, you will get half. Next, minus 1 over 2 w to the power minus half minus 2 w to the power minus half minus 1, which is minus 3 over 2. So this is our final answer. Now the next one here, it is asking the evaluate the polynomial, evaluate the limit functions. So limit x approaches to 1, x power 1000 minus 1 over x minus 1. By the way, this can be solved. If you apply the limit, it should be a 0 over 0. So this will can be done by using the L'Hopital rule, or we can use by the definition. By the definition. Which definition? This rule. By using this rule, we can use. So what is the definition here? So limit x approaches to 0. So f of a is nothing but limit x approaches to a. F of x minus f of a over x minus a. So this is the rule what we have taken in the above. From this one. So from this, just compare the f of x. So what is f of x? This is actually here, this is my f. This is my f of x. And what is your a? A is equal 1. So in order to find it the value, just we have to differentiate and substitute equal 1. So this is the rule. We have f of x is equal x to the power 1000. What is the derivative? The derivative is 1000 to the power 1000 minus 1, it is 999. Now I have to substitute f of 1 because the a value is 1 here. So 1000 times of 1, which is equal 1000. So the value of f prime of 1 is 1000. So the limit of the value is 1000. If you apply the L'Hopital rule, you will get the same answer. Now the next one here, it is the successive prime, double prime. It is asking the double prime, y prime, y double prime. It is the first derivative, this is the second derivative. So I have to find it this one. So what is this? Y prime is equal 3x squared plus 2 plus e power x. So here we are differentiating y, you will get y prime. So this is the answer. Now in order to get the y double prime, I have to differentiate the y prime. I have to differentiate the y prime term. So what is the differentiation? It is again, it becomes 6x and this becomes 0. 2 becomes 0 here. 2 becomes 0 because it's a constant. And e power x become e power x. So y double prime is equal 6x plus e power x. That's it. Now similarly, I have to find that y double prime from this rule. So y prime, so it is 4x minus 0. So y prime is equal 4x. So this is the derivative for this part. Now the next one we have y double prime. What is y double prime? When you differentiate 4x, it becomes 4. So you have to differentiate the y prime in order to get the y double prime. So this is a y double prime. Suppose if it is asking the question y triple prime, if you differentiate, therefore it becomes 0 because you reach the constant derivative is 0. Now here this one is the equation of a tangent line to the curve. So here for the equation of a tangent line, what are the things we need? We need x, y and m. So here the x1, y1 points are given. So we have y minus y1, m times of x minus x1. We have this rule. But in this formula, the x, y is given. So I have to calculate m. The m is nothing but the derivative of the function. So what is the derivative of this function? y prime. The y prime is nothing but my m. So what is m here? So it is 4x power 3 plus 2e power x. 2 is a c, constant, like a c. So it is in the product. It is not 0. And I have to substitute 0 in place of x, so it becomes 0, and this is equals 2. So this part becomes 0. When I apply the x equals 0, this is equals 0, and this part it becomes 1. So this become 1, and the answer will be 2. So I just substitute the value here. Y minus 2 equal 2 times of x minus 0. So therefore it is 2x. If you move that side, it become plus 2. So y is equal to x plus 2. So, so this is the derivative of the polynomial and the exponential function. Thank you.